Hello, welcome to a Monday edition of Mornings with Stanley, recorded on a Sunday. I don't really have anything to say because nothing's much happened except I went and changed shirts between my last video and this video. Think if there's anything, just annual conference coming up today, tomorrow. Well, as you it'll be the first long day of annual conference when this is posted. So, and it is a long day. I have to be there at 7:30 because they're desperate for tellers this year. So I volunteered to be a teller. She's out to be there for training at 7:30 in the morning. And then have a meeting right after a closing session at 5:15 to 6:15. And then the worship service starts at 7 or 7:30. So I have to decide if I'm gonna stay up there for that. It's gonna be a really, really, really long day. So I don't know, I can watch the worship service from home. It's always very crowded on the ordination service. It's always a wonderful service. But it's very crowded and it's still COVID season. My brother has COVID right now, so I haven't seen him, but he has it. So other people have COVID. I don't know if I want to get COVID. I'm probably going to get it in the morning, so I'll probably be sick all next week. Anyway, that's more than you want to know. I think I need a nap. I didn't preach this morning. I shouldn't feel so drained. Okay, Stanley. Here is our reading for Monday of week 52 on binding the strong man. We ended yesterday by insisting that this form of Christ mysticism is rooted in grace and not in strenuous striving. There is discipline in this way, but discipline is not first. If you put discipline first, you are disciplining yourself around an unsurrendered self. This discipline is sitting on a lid, keeping an unsurrendered self down. The way that we are advocating says, first self-surrender, not self-discipline. Then, having shifted the basis of life from yourself to Christ, you can discipline yourself around the new center. This discipline then is not imposed from without, but exposed from within. The result of chosen disciplines as the expression of our love to Him. We submit to the disciplines because we have already submitted to Him. Be subject to one another out of the reverence for Christ. We submit to others and to disciplines out of reverence for Christ. Having submitted to Him, we can submit to others out of reverence for Him. And now we can do it without loss of self-respect. This priority of self-surrender before discipline is seen in Jesus saying, "But no one can enter a strong man's house and plunder his goods unless he first binds the strong man. Then indeed he may plunder his house." You cannot plunder the strong man's goods unless you first bind the strong man. You cannot overcome the deeds of the strong man, the unsurrendered self, deeds such as wrong reactions, resentments, fears, and so on, until you bind the unsurrendered self by surrender to Jesus. In that case, we deal with the roots, not with the fruits, the disease, not the symptoms. After binding the strong man by surrender, then taking over his goods is easy. Here is our prayer for today. Oh Jesus, my Lord, I let you bind the strong man within me, my very self, having that you have my all. Now with the center in your hands, we can together mop up the areas of continued resistance. The rest is a victory march. I thank you. Amen. And our affirmation for the day, surrender once and for all, and continuous is my watchword and my attitude. What He has, He saves. Jesus is Lord.